Kubus Arena is Pszczo lka Lublin versus Falco Szombathely from Hungary, Division A. And it's game day 9 for these teams, and it is crunch time in the Basketball Champions League. A very happy new year and welcome back to the remainder of the regular season, the shortened regular season in the Basketball Champions League. Just 6 games per team to get through to the round of 16 group stages. There'll be a further group stage for the top 2 teams in each of the 8 groups to participate next. Here's the Group D schedule. Nizhny Novgorod and Casademont Zaragoza were involved in an epic thriller last night. Went to overtime. Zaragoza with a huge win, 98-92, and they progress to the round of 16 for sure. Now, Falco Szombathely from Hungary, they are 2-2. They can still qualify even if they lose tonight against Pszczo lka Lublin, who have not won a game in the Basketball Champions League. Even though their domestic form is good, Pszczo lka Lublin, they've yet to register a win. And here is the Group D standings as we stand before the game. Zaragoza, Nizhny Novgorod 1-2 at the moment. Falco Szombathely 2-2. They will go to 3-2 if they win. Then all they have to do next week is beat Nizhny Novgorod by any score. If they lose here, they then have to overturn the 6-point deficit from the earlier game against Nizhny Novgorod, 9th of December, when the Russian outfit beat Falco Szombathely. So it's, I'm sure Coach Okorn from Falco Szombathely is saying, let's win here tonight, then we don't have to worry about how many we win by next week, just get the W. Kine Anderson and Brasima are the big standout players for this team. Kine Anderson is 3rd in the Basketball Champions League in steals. He's averaged 9 assists. He's averaged 9+ assists in the last 3 Basketball Champions League games. And he had 19 points when these teams last met. And Bruinsma from Falco Szombathely is in the team of December. Averaged 18 points a game in the 3 games in December and 82% from behind the arc. So Pszczo lka Lublin are going to have to deal with that threat tonight. And here is their team. Pszczo lka Lublin, Yannick Frankie, the Dutch international, joined just before Christmas. Matu Shemba playing well domestically. He needs a huge game tonight. Sharon Dorsey-Walker back in. Missed the loss against Nizhny Novgorod just before Christmas. That's huge for Pszczo lka Lublin. Kamil Lazinski, #1 in the assists in the Basketball Champions League and the Polish League for his team, and the 2019 assist leader in the Basketball Champions League with Anvil Volkacek. Kasper Borowski and Josh Sharma, Martin Zlatska and Zemansky all have to play huge tonight. They are looking for their first win in their first entry into European competition. The teams will be announced, and here they come, and it is Falco Szombathely now. They have Benedikt Varadi, Zoltan Pearl, our huge Hungarian national team teammates, as well as here at Szombathely. They've also now picked up Boris Barak, Croatian, just joined from Bahia San Agustin of the LEB Oro. Devon Searcy, 12 points and 6 rebounds versus Lublin in the reverse, and 12, 5 and 1 versus Zaragoza. That was a huge win for Falco Szombathely. That was the first time they'd beaten Zaragoza in 4 attempts. Of course, Zaragoza top of this group and through as winners of the group unless they lose next week. Anyway, we won't go into that at the moment. If they lose next week, Falco Szombathely win here and against Novgorod, potentially Falco Szombathely will win the group, but Zaragoza have definitely qualified, as we see Martin Zlatska, the Latvian international and #1 scorer on this team, 14.9 points a game. #1 scorer in the Polish league, and he's just tucked in behind Dorsey-Walker in the Basketball Champions League. 12 points a game for Latska. Dorsey-Walker, 14.7 points a game. Player who played at Landstede Hammers in the Dutch league. And there's Kasper Borowski. They need a big game from him. He's had big moments, as he did against Nizhny, One of those high flying dunks was a highlight, but he needs a huge game. He played well domestically over the Christmas period. They're 2-1. Pszczo lka start Lublin over Christmas New Year, beating Pszczo lka, Polypharma and Pszczo lka. They won and losing 62-82 to Pszczo lka most recently. As for Falco Szombathely, they lost their first 2 games over Christmas New Year and they've recovered and beat Kaposváry 84-72 at the weekend. And there is Barek. Boris Barek, 3 times Bosnian League champion, also played with Nymburk. Also with Porto, winning the Portuguese Cup. He's 28 years old. His brother Stanko Barek plays as well in Europe. There's Devon Searcy. 6 points, 2 rebounds in their win in the Hungarian league. But did foul out. But it's Evan Barinsma who is huge for this team. Played with Hapoel Beersheva and Medi Beirut. As we look at the referees, Jano Yilmaz, Ilias Korilis, and Mehmet Sahin from Turkey and Cyprus respectively. And there is Zoltan Pearl. What a consistent player he is for Szombathely. 19.1 points a game over the Christmas and New Year period in the 3 games. Here's the starters. Zoltan Pearl getting a start. He usually comes off as 6th man. Varadi, Benki, Barinsma and Searcy for Falco Szombathely. 2-2. They win tonight. All they have to do is beat Nizhny Novgorod, who lost in overtime versus Zaragoza last night. By any score, they will be through. Here's Gaspar Okorn, the Szombathely coach. Been with them since 2018, and he was assistant coach with Szombathely when they were the Hungarian champions in 2019. He's been coaching since 1996. Matu Zemba. He's had some big games against Polfana. 18 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists in their big win in their domestic league. And 6 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist in the loss versus Nizhny. All these players need to step up. Jemba, Lazinski, Borowski, Zimanski and Laksa. Martin Zlatska playing great for Latvia in the most recent Eurobasket qualifiers in November. They are returning. The last window of the Continental Cup qualifiers back in February next month, once the regular season is finished. There's David Dedek, the head coach, been with Lublin since 2016. 5 times PLK championships as an assistant coach with Amwil and Gidniak. Let's go down to the benches. Let's listen in. Just a couple of interesting stats before we get going. Both teams are leaking more points or more percentages between their domestic league and the Basketball Champions League. Pszczo lka start Lublin. 54% opponent's field goal percentage from 2-point range in the Basketball Champions League, just 48% in the Poland EBL, and 3-point percentage in the Basketball Champions League they're conceding is 38.8%, and in the Poland EBL 33.5%. And as for Falco Szombathely in the Basketball Champions League, 61.7% their opponents are shooting from 2-point range, and in Hungary only 51%. And as for 3-point range, they're just about the same. 36.7% they are conceding. So, the big man in the middle. Pszczo lka start Lublin in white, Falco Szombathely from Hungary in black. Steven Searcy versus Roman Zemanski. 2.9 versus 2.8. Just got a slight pause here before we get going. Just to remind you, Pszczo lka start Lublin are 0-4 in the group. They cannot qualify. And as with last year, Falco Szombathely are right on the cusp of qualification. They need to take care of business here in Poland. Ball is up and Falco Szombathely, attacking the basket to our left on the screen, have the tip and the first opportunity on offence. And Zoltan Pearl starts, a rare start for him. Normally coming in on 6-man, and ball's thrown into Searcy. And a very serious looking Roman Zemanski. Maybe a push there from Searcy to get free in the post. Last action for these teams in the Basketball Champions League before Christmas. Pszczo lka start Lublin lost in Nizhny Novgorod, and Falco Szombathely, huge win against Casa de Mont Zaragoza. First time in 4 attempts in the Basketball Champions League. Shots up, who is going to get the first opportunity and make the first score? Shots up from deep is just short from Brinsma. That's a rare miss from behind the arc. 9 of 11 he's made during December to get Team of the Week honours. Shots up and just short for Lazinski. Zemanski, player of true size for Pszczo lka start Lublin, their first year in the Basketball Champions League. Zoltan Pearl to his Hungarian national teammate Berardi. Berardi, nice fake by Brinsma and wraparound shot on the other side. He's red hot and continues to be red hot. Lazinski directing traffic, screen away from the ball, inside now on the roll, and blocked from behind from Brinsma. So he's had a 2-point score and a block. Inside Searcy, got great position on Borowski there. Running straight to the front of the rim there, and Borowski had no alternative but to foul. Berardi, closely guarded by Lazinski. Zoltan Pearl, high screen by Searcy. Bounce pass, no good. Shot clock under 10 seconds. Berardi, another screen from Searcy all the way across. Almost stolen by Matu Jimba. Bounce Searcy off the screen, then screens for Pearl as he comes in from the sideline, and Pearl just off. Here comes Falco Szombathely, Laksa. He's the marksman for this team. #1 scorer for the team in Poland. Shots up, Borowski is off, hit the back rim. He was wide open. We need a massive game from him. Zoltan Pearl, good footwork, and not adjudged to be so by the ref. It's a pro hop there, and that's what he's trying to say to the ref. He's caught it and then gone into a 2-footed pro hop, but judged to have travelled, so turnover for Pearl. Borowski again for 3 is off. Just looks flat. Brinsma with the rebound. Excuse me, Berardi. High screen against Circe, doing a great job for his team with the screens. They just can't quite get their legs under them. Lazinski's taken a hit to the back of the head. Pearl, double crossover, still got closely guarded. Shots up from deep is off right. Both teams are cold to start with here. And behind the arc especially. Inside, Borowski with Verardi on him. All the way across. Nice pass inside. Laxa looking for the return. Zimanski up and under. Right hand attempt, no good. And Bruinsma with the rebound. And stepped out of bounds. Zilar Benki. Benki with a huge game against Zaragoza. 15 points, 3 of 5 from behind the arc. Just starts this game on the road with a turnover. But that's what Falco Szombathely have got, players that can really step up and aren't afraid of the big occasion. Shots up, flat and long, and Benki with the defensive rebound. Gives it up to Verardi. Zoltan coming towards the ball, not given. High screen, Circe rolls to the basket all the way across. Benki, good for 3. Beautifully orchestrated move. Circe was the decoy. Benki wide open in the corner. That is a top level pass, one-handed right across court. Borowski, can he get going? He's needed. Left hand running hook is good, and finally, nearly halfway through the first quarter, Pszczo Start Lublin are in the score column. Verardi comes back out after the re-screen by Circe, hangs in the air. Borowski rebound, good sequence of play by him. Jemba into Jeski, who's in for Lublin. All the way across. Lazinski, nice fake, ball above his head. Jemba off, and Zoltan Pearl in the open floor. And he tries his Euro step, but he ends up on the floor, and he's okay, he's back up. Shots up, and good for 3. Jeski. Damian Jeski just joined Lublin. Just 2 points, 2 rebounds against Nizhny in their last game before the Christmas break. So he's already eclipsed that mark. Benki. Circe, big rebound and the right hand put back. Circe, 5.8 rebounds a game in the Basketball Champions League. And ball's loose, and Szombathely on the run. Verardi, Pearl back out. Verardi for 3 is good. Superb pass by Pearl as he was losing balance. Verardi with defense coming out to close him out, just knocked it down. Good concentration by Benedikt Verardi there. Screen, Lazinski off, that's flat. Borowski attempted with the rebound. Verardi inside, Circe really deep. And issues for Pszczo Start Lublin at both ends of the floor. And it forces coach David Dedek to call timeout. Nice spin move, no cover on the baseline, no help coming across. Timeout here in Lublin at the Globus Arena.
We don't use foul, we have 1 foul in 5 minutes, in 6 minutes. Use it. Cannot happen the day game for layups. Now Kamil go, you go for Kamil, you go for Boro. We go offensively. We will go first one. We go play motion. You remember motion. Pass, cut. At the end, it's outside pick. Okay, attack it. Guys, the key is get back and don't give them this offensively. Attack first line of defense, but after you beat them, don't look to score it. Okay, good balance, okay, otherwise.
Coach Dedek just saying to the guys, don't give them layups, you've only had one foul. In 7 minutes or so, nothing easy to the basket. Stop the flow. They're getting it inside to Searcy. Once he gets it that deep, it's got to be a foul. That's the only foul they've committed. Broski on Searcy when he had great position under the hoop. Yannick Frankie's in to give them some offensive punch. The Dutch international played so well for Holland in the last Eurobasket qualifier window. He's playing at Nancy in Pro B, and now here, joined just before Christmas. So played the game versus Nizhny, and he's played 4 Polish EBL games. Shot clock running down, high off the glass, but Searcy may have got a piece of that. Ball's loose. Here comes Falco Szombathely. Verardi. Pearl, Searcy. Into the new player, Boris Barak. Left hand is no good. Boris Barak at 2'6". Croatian. Could be a useful contributor off the bench. Szemba, oh, big time block from Brusma. Szemba just held in the air. Shots up, it's off right. That was Frankie, looked slightly off balance. And Szombathely only have 12 points themselves as we tick down to the 2-minute mark remaining in the first, but Lublin just 5 points here. It's going to go one of two ways. They can't qualify, they're just playing for pride. And Benedict Verardi off another high screen knocks down the free. Searcy with another screen. Verardi rises up with confidence. 15-5 on Szombathely. Zimanski up and under, back outside. Shots up, Laxa off left. They just can't get their shots to go. They did suffer a heavy defeat on Saturday in the Polish League, having won the other 2 games over the festive period, as Verardi misses the layup. Lost to 82-62 to Stal Ostral. They beat Polfarma and Asteko Arka between Christmas and New Year. So they're 2-1, and as for Falco Szombathely, they're 1-2. They lost their first 2 games over the break, Christmas New Year break, and then they won 84-72 versus Kapasvari and beat Zaragoza just before Christmas, of course, 94-86. Searcy looking for a handoff, gets it from Pearl, in from the start tonight, and he's dribbled it off his foot, and it's 3-on-1. They must score, they don't. And it looks a good block from here, but we're looking from the opposite side. Boris Barak was the player back on the 3-on-1. Laxa lost control. I thought he may have, he's lucky he's bailed out on the foul there. Thought he may have passed it off. Laxa, leading scorer for Pszczo start Lublin in the Polish EBL. 14.9 points a game there, 12 points a game here, 16 points for the Basketball Champions League, 16 points versus Nizhny in their loss before Christmas. Their last game in the Basketball Champions League of 2020. Through strange times, but Basketball Champions League, elite basketball competition, continues around the world. And aren't we happy, very happy to bring it to you. Pearl, Searcy taking the free throw line, jump shot just off. Laxa picks up the loose ball. And Frankie brings it up back outside. Djemba, Frankie, he needs to get going. Shots off. Zemansky with the attempted rebound. Varady versus Bartholomew Pszczo. High screen from Barak into the hands of Pearl, who's fouled by Jeski. Barak to Zoltan Pearl. Shot clock running down. Pearl one-on-one and just throws it up, and that is an outrageous move by Zoltan Pearl. As time, and they nearly got it to go at the end of the first. Did Pszczo lka start Lublin at the end of one quarter? Pszczo lka start Lublin 7, Falco Szombathely 17. Here's some of the game statistics. 11% from 2, 12% from 3. Whereas Szombathely are 33% and 60% from behind the arc. Here's some of the highlights from the first quarter. Kyle Anderson on the bench tonight, who's been a massive player for Falco Szombathely, giving Zoltan Pearl the start. This was a really superb one-handed cross-court pass there from Varady to Benki. And Borowski with the first of his scores, squaring up Searcy in an attacking left, and then just finishing with an old school running hook. And then Jeski in transition, a little push shot there. It's a set shot and steps through. And then Zoltan Pearl, you think he's out of control, but he gets the pass to Varady. They really know where each other are on the court, play together. So many years for the national team and together here. Zoltan Pearl's second, as we look at Pearl, another shot where you think he's off balance, and should he finish with his left hand there, but somehow gets it to go. So problems already for Pszczo lka start Lublin. Can they improve in the second quarter? You'll find out here, right here on livebasketball.tv. Yannick Frankie came in with a massive 25-point performance against Amwil Volchevek when he first signed on the weekend of the 19th of December, and then Nizhny had 11 points, 9 of 9 from the free throw line. And Benki again off the pass from Pearl. Nice screen action to get him free. Benki's up to 6 points. Had a huge game against Zaragoza from behind the arc. And he's heading that way again. Djemba to Frankie. And Frankie is had it knocked loose. And he's turned it over. He's just really cooled off offensively since that explosion against Amwil Volchevek in the Polish league. Just struggling to find his rhythm. Taquan Lake is in for Hungarian visitors as Djemba blocks Pearl's shot, and the 24-second shot clock expires. Good defense from Pszczo lka Lublin. Start Lublin, they've got to start from the defensive end. Force some turnovers, get some easy baskets in transition if they can. Djemba hands off. Szymba is good. Some big games in the Polish league for Szymba. Most recently against Polpana in the win, 18 points. So he needs to go huge, something like that tonight. Attack the basket, and Barak with a nice move there. Boris Barak. Shots up from the corner is just off. And they have numbers. Passed ahead. A nice finish by Bruinsma. Just slowed down mid-step to get the defense off him. And the push shot is no good for Pszczo, but the offensive rebound is good. Szymanski with the putback. Benke, Bruinsma, look out to Quan Lake. That could have been big, and it could have been a big dunk. Nice movement off the ball and interchange for Szombathely there. Frankie, screen from Szymanski, pulls up from the elbow, just long. To Quan Lake, to Pearl on the run. Pearl going right through, coast to coast, left hand. Just can't get it to go. But he head to the free throw line, just wasn't stopped. So he just carried on right to the basket. Jeski with the foul. That's his second foul on Sultan Pearl. Jeski sits. Sultan Pearl, his second spell with Falco Szombathely. Hungarian international. Played in the Eurobasket qualifiers in November. He was previously with Szombathely 2012 to 2015. He is a local boy and a local star now, big star for this team. Playing a lot of minutes tonight. Maybe they're resting Anderson. 3 games over the Christmas New Year period for both these teams. And obviously they're on the road tonight, Szombathely, and then have the huge matchup versus Nizhny Novgorod, which will decide who is going to go through in second place. And a nice out-of-bounds play by Lublin, and Laxa with the score. Bruinsma posting up. Just turn away and just short to Quan Lake, though, gets the rebound off the floor. No boxing out there. Too easy for Falco Szombathely there. 6-3 bench points in favour of Falco Szombathely, and it's a foul away from the ball. To Quan Lake with the foul. And to Szymba. The player who drew that foul, and Coach Dedek just looking frustrated, slightly resigned. This team a long way back. It's an uphill struggle, and they've just got to get something positive happening. Lazinski just trying to get Borowski with an alley-oop there, but just threw it too high. That's unfortunate for Lazinski, the leading assist man and the leading assist the whole of the Basketball Champions League in 2019 with Anvil Volchevek. And Barak again running, hook just out. Lazinski Frankie, and off the glass is good. That's a tough shot. He's missed the simple ones, and then that, with a great fake, gets fouled off one leg. Pass from Lazinski, foul by Benke, and that is a highlight play right there for Yannick Frankie. Maybe this will get Frankie going and Pszczo lka start Lublin as a team. Made all his free throws against Nizhny just before Christmas, and he misses his first one tonight. Varady against Lazinski. Varady just off left. Now they can run. Yannick Frankie. Nice shot fake, and the three's up just off from Frankie. That would have been big. They just need to get it somewhere down towards 10 points as we approach halfway through the first half. As I say, Falco Szombathely's first visit to Poland in the Basketball Champions League, and tempted layup, but Varady with the offensive rebound. No box out as Benke's layup missed, but Varady picked up the offensive rebound and straight putback. Martins Laxa to Szomba, and he attacks, and Lake plays tough D. Szomba was looking for the kick out, but no one was there. And slightly despondent Matus Szomba heads to the bench. It's a timeout here for Pszczo lka start Lublin.
I don't care if we miss on offense. I don't care. What I care is that we get to open shot. So we need to get to open shot. That's first and second. We need to rebound. They are missing their shots, but they're getting putbacks. Every single defense putback. We need 5 players on defense, on defensive board. We are doing good job staying in front of them. So they're taking tough shots, and then we need to rebound this.
Pretty clear message from Coach Dedek. We've got to rebound. We've got to have 5 players on defense. They're doing a good job keeping in front of the shooters, making him have to take tough shots, which miss. But the offensive rebounds, Varady to Quan Lake, picking a rebound off the floor. Offensive rebound, that should never happen. They got 6 offensive rebounds to Pszczo lka start Lublin's 4. Something's got to change, and right now for Lublin. Inside for Rinsma with a quick spin and a foul as Laxa came in to help. Szomba and Laxa with attempted defense. Laxa with the foul. Inbounds for Szombathely. Rinsma up fake, attacks. Floater is good. That's tough. Goes left off the shot fake and floats it in with his right hand. Rinsma up to 6 points, 4 rebounds. Team of December. Rinsma. Lazinski to Laxa. Good defense by Barac. Now wide open. This needs to go. And great job by Yannick Frankie off the missed long-range shot from Szomba. That's a good job, Benke committing the foul. Frankie with the inbounds. Rinsma with the defense on the pass. Jeski back in, Frankie What can he get going? Lazinski, defense by Verardi. He gets open, he just can't get the shot to go. Saved by Lake. Bruinsma with a great handles, and he brings it away, hesitates, fouled. And Kamil Lazinski with the foul. Hesitates, goes, and Lazinski just stands up out of his defensive position and reaches across. Lublin with Szombathely, both for the foul to give. 3:39 remaining in the second here. Basketball Champions League action, Group D. Bruinsma stops, throws it up to Quan Lake, chases it down. Just didn't have the space there, Bruinsma, to get that shot off. Lazinski versus Verardi. Frankie hands it straight back to Lazinski. An offensive foul against Yannick Frankie. Good defensive play by Benke, staying really close, moving his feet, and when he felt the contact, when he felt the shoulder, went straight to the ground. And watch this, just bit of forearm, bit of shoulder, and a bit more foul trouble for Pszczo lka start Lublin. Verardi. And almost a steal from Lazinski. Good effort by the Polish international. Boris Barac, and Lazinski's second foul. Boris Barac. Played with Bahia San Augustine and Eli Bioro, and has come across success in Bosnia, in the Czech League and in Portugal. It's his first game in the Basketball Champions League. First game for the club. He will be a useful addition, I'm sure. Just take a bit of pressure off Bruinsma, and Bruinsma with the steal. Verardi, excuse me, and he finishes with a layup. Verardi with the steal. And just a simple two. No one getting back for Pszczo lka start Lublin, and Lazinski indicating he'd been hit in the face, but nothing doing there. 22-point lead for Szombathely. There's still plenty of time left. Almost stolen. They get it back outside. Frankie, extra pass, and the shot is off. Just short. Verardi with the defensive rebound for Szombathely. To Quan Lake. He's going to take the shot from the free throw line and makes it off the back rim. No defense came out. They all stayed with Boris Barac guarding the basket, and Verardi with the foul. Shots off Alax, a big rebound by Quan Lake, a second-year player for Szombathely. Verardi to Benke, back to Verardi, high screen from Lake all the way across for Zoltan Powell, pulls up from the elbow and knocks it down, and now Falco Szombathely really starting to spray the ball around, changing the angles, good spacing, and Pearl with the shot. Here comes Pszczo lka start Lublin. Jeski has it knocked loose by Boris Barac, and a foul called. That's his second. Circe back in for Dequanley. Got some real good size, has Falco Szombathely, and I think Circe and Lake been able to alternate for each other. There's Damian Jeski. Just 2 points and 2 rebounds versus Nizhny in their last Basketball Champions League outing. 10 points and 6 rebounds, 2 assists in the loss at the weekend versus Stal Ostral. And heading to the floor after a push from Benki, here's Martin Zlatsa. And Kasper Borowski coming in for Szymanski. They won't want this scoreline to get too ugly. Benki in discussion with his assistant coach, Martin Zlatsa. That being international. And a real leader for this team this season. Leading scorer in the Polish league and leading scorer behind Dorsey Walker, who hasn't played tonight. Didn't play against Nizhny, did play over the Christmas New Year period though, and a running hook, right hand hook. Love that shot from Verardi. He's got all the game, Benedek Verardi. Just plays with a smooth rhythm, not dissimilar to Pearl. And some real nice handoff weave action, and it's still going. Back out to Jeski, and he stepped on the sideline. It's only a small amount of room between that side three-point area, three-point line on the sideline, and just good defense. They wouldn't let Lublin penetrate. So into the last minute of the second quarter here in Poland. Szombathely with a healthy lead. Barac back to Verardi. High screen from Circe to Zoltan Pearl. 5 seconds on the shot clock, and he knocks down the three. Hand in his face. No worries for Zoltan Pearl. He's up to 9 points. Shot clock is off. Can Lublin get something positive to take into the dressing room at half time? Peltsar, still Peltsar, ball's loose, shots up and off left, and that would have gone. Jeski's attempted putback would have gone in time, and at half time, Pszczo lka start Lublin 18, Falco Szombathely 46. Coach David Dedek has got a lot on his mind here. He knows they can't qualify, but they want to be able to play with pride at home, and Szombathely 54% from two. There's the rebounds, assists, just 7 and 4 assists, 28, 6 and 22 rebounds for Szombathely. Top scorers, Laxa 6, Jeski 4 and Szymanski 4 for Lublin. Verardi 12, Pearl 12 and Benki 6, the 3 Hungarian national team teammates combining there. So Falco Szombathely, part 1 of their 2-part mission is halfway completed as we look at some of the highlights, best plays of the first half. Falco Szombathely, Bruinsma, team of the month for December. Already spoken about his hot shooting. 6 points, the only 3-pointer he's taken he's missed. Zilar Benki carrying on his good play from against Zaragoza, 2 of 3 from behind the arc, and Borowski, a rare high point for him. Going up against Circe, I think that's how he's got to play Devon Circe. Get him on the move, square him up, and either knock down the shot or take him on the run. Jesse with the little step through three, old school shooting. Nothing old school about Zoltan Pearl. That is tough. Passing against his body, then he comes in and shoots against his body. On another play, beautiful smooth screen there from Searcy. And perfectly used by Verardi. And then Benke comes off the screen, fades to the corner, or fades to the wing, and knocks down the three. Just catch, bends the knees, perfect flexion of the knees, and knocks it down. And Zemba and Szymanski with the putback there. Pszczo lka start Lublin there. So 2-1 over the Christmas New Year period, putting behind their 0-4 start to their first Basketball Champions League campaign. Did lose their latest game by 20 in the Polish league, and maybe that's carrying on for tonight. That's their high point, the 2-point acrobatic one-legged shot off the glass by Yannick Franke. Barisma with a little running floater, just gets Matus Zemba up in the air and dribbles left and finishes. And then a steal by Verardi and a simple layup. And then tough move from Zoltan Pearl, attacks off the dribble and then sidestep. He's the leading scorer for Falco Szombathely, Benedek Verardi, with one of his three-pointers, 2 of 3 from 3, 5 of 9 from the field. No free throws yet for him. They're just 3 of 4, Falco Szombathely, from the free throw line, but Verardi's been, it's not just his scoring, just his all-round facilitating as well. 3 assists, 1 rebound. He's got a plus-minus of 21 and an efficiency of 13. And he comes in with an offensive rebound there as well, which is a real worry for Pszczo lka start Lublin. And then that was off the steal with the hand in the face for Lazinski, and it's really been tough. For Pszczo lka start Lublin. Just can't get started in this game. A lot of frustration. Benedek Verardi, even with a hand in his face, that is perfect form. And top scorer for Pszczo lka start Lublin. Here's Martins Laxa again. He's averaging 12 points a game for the season so far. 6 points. 6 points and 3 rebounds. So that's all the highlights and the top scorers. Don't go anywhere. It is top 10 plays of the regular season so far. Be back shortly. Okay, what a move by Sharma. Welcome back here to
here's Hunt. What a bounce pass that was. Take a bow, Bennett Hunt. What a dish.
Allman again. Oh, look at that. The alley-oop pass and throwing it down was Kaiser.
As we go into the new year, Dos Anjos with the thunder one hand. What a roll to the basket and what a finish by that young man.
another offensive rebound for him. Keeps the ball at this end. Oh, and the thunderous dunk picks up right where he left off from the last game. Madsen. Now coming from behind, and the alley-oop pass to the dunk by Allman. My goodness me. Got to play D, and you got to box out if you're Pettit-Sterry. Oh, Jefferson's going to take it. Oh, crazy! He takes the three early, and he drills it. He had been ice cold. Look at this.
Lazinski looking for options, drives behind the back for the beautiful pass on a dish. And finished by Roman Zimanski. Great pass.
Into the hands of Reyes. Oh, what a pass off the hardwood from Reyes. Miniotas finishes with the one-handed flush. Strong move by the Lithuanian.
Into the corner, just about stayed in bounds. That's a beautiful bounce pass. Oh, get out of my way, says David Kravish. That is huge. Just dunks all over him.
Welcome back to Lublin, the Globus Arena, and there was Sharon Dorsey-Walker on screen there, and he hasn't played tonight. He's a big miss for him. As you see him under the hoop. He was averaging 14.7 points a game, 2.7 rebounds, 4 assists, 57% from three-point range for Sharon Dorsey-Walker. He is a massive miss for them. I think he would make them very competitive in this game and just gives them a chance. Having to rely heavily on the likes of Martin Zlatsa. Josh Sharma also hasn't played. 6 points, 3 rebounds for Martin Zlatsa. And a puff of the cheeks. Tells you how he's feeling. They've got to try and turn it around, win this second half, win the first 5 minutes, and just see if they can drag themselves back to get this score respectable. And there's the game leaders for Falco Szombathely. Verardi 12 points, Lake 6 rebounds, Verardi 3 assists. Verardi is averaging 3.8 assists, 4 rebounds, just 5.3 points a game. There's a couple of the young players for Falco Szombathely. Boris Barak, first game in the Basketball Champions League. Playing in the LEB Oro. Oh, Bahia San Agustin, he's playing pretty well. 13 minutes, 3 points, 4 rebounds. Just gives them another solid option off the bench. Seven and 2 in Hungary as we look at Varady in the Hungarian league. He's 12 points, 3 assists for Benedek Varady. .6 rebounds, 4 assists in their latest win in the Hungarian league. Kaposvári, they beat 84-72 on Sunday. They're in complete control here, Falco Szombathely. What can Lublin do? Well, they've got a rebound, which is what one time out by Coach Dedek was completely handed over to just rebounding. 5 guys playing D. Can they stop second chance points? And as for Gasper Okorn, he's just got to keep the guys ticking over, playing tough D as they have been, not giving up any easy shots, doing the basics well, and then they have the firepower with Brimsma, Barac now coming in, Zoltan Pearl, Varady, Benki. They've lost Strahina Milicevic and Benedek Kovac, who never really got into the rotation. They've been moved on over the Christmas New Year break. Only have an 8-man rotation normally, Falco Szombathely, and that's all they've got tonight with Kyan Anderson not having played yet. Zoltan Pearl getting the start. But the likes of Yannick Franke have really got to get going in the second half. You know Laxa's going to give you some offense. Lazinski will give you the assists. But with no Josh Sharma, he's not in the roster at all tonight, which is another big loss for them. He's their leading rebounder in the Polish League and the Basketball Champions League. Let's listen into the coaches. It's been problems all season really for Pszczo lka Start Lublin there. They've got the worst turnover ratio, 32nd out of 32 teams, 17 turnovers a game, and they're only scoring 72.8 points a game. So can they turn things around? Pszczo lka Start Lublin in whites, Falco Szombathely in the dark uniforms, attacking our basket to the right of the screen. Zoltan Pearl, who got the start and remains in here. Bruinsma pulls up, and Varady flexes the knees just short with the 3. And Searcy and Borowski just coming to some contact there. As Borowski got the defensive rebound. And there's a whistle, and Jemba out of bounds. Varady to Bruinsma. Benki comes out high towards the ball. Varady, high screen from Searcy, who rolls all the way across Bruinsma. And he misses everything, but again, offensive rebound and the layup, and no reaction from Pszczo lka Start Lublin team on the floor. And is Coach Dedek going to get to a point where he's just going to hold players off? Martin Laxa, he may well have just given his team a stay of execution from that. 28 down. at the moment. Berardi, high screen from Searcy. Berardi open for three is just short. Good rebound by Szymanski. And passed ahead, but Borowski just can't quite get the transition pass. High screen, Searcy gets the ball back, passes to his left, sets another screen, and Berardi can't get it to go. He's saying he was fouled. Laxa inside Borowski, but again, Lazinski and Borowski just can't quite connect. I think he's saying to Kamil Lazinski, just, I was in the post, just give it to me there. He wanted to pass it to his left hand. As Bartolomiej Pszczo comes in. Searcy again, screen, creates the space for the shooter. They miss again. From behind the arc. Pszczo. To Borowski, back out to Pszczo. Borowski, hands off to Zhemba. Borowski, he's wide open for three, is off. Just long, he won't get a shot any more open than that tonight, or any night. Berardi. Searcy takes it strong off the glass. Really soft touch by big Devon Searcy. Nice pass by Berardi, and he just outpowered and outmuscled Zhemba. Dribbled off the foot, but Borowski picks up the loose ball. Double teamed. Picked up by Szymanski all the way across. Shots up. Just short from Zhemba. Bruinsma back outside to Zoltan Pearl. Just taking a bit of time off the clock. High screen. Bruinsma just steps out. Pearl slips again. That's the second time he's slipped tonight. 4 seconds remaining. For Falco Szombathely to get a shot off. Berardi with the sidelined inbounds. And the handoff creates the three-point shot. Short again. That's two open looks Berardi hasn't been able to take advantage of. Laxa to Pszczo. 10 more rebounds for Szombathely, then Lublin. Shots up, and finally Borowski makes the three. And almost a smile from the Lublin star. 5 points for Borowski, but he needs more. Now a turnover. Just lack of concentration there by Pearl. And Bruinsma, and the turnover, and in comes Yannick Frankie. 1 of 6 from the field, just the 2 points. He needs to do more. He's been brought in from Nancy to do more for this team. Pszczo, really good recovery there. To dive to the floor for the loose ball. Szymanski with the high screen. Laxa wide open, and he rattles in a three. This is better by Pszczo lka Start Lublin. Now they need some energy on defense and force some turnovers. And Laxa, they're getting in the passing lane. Getting his hand in the passing lane, creating the uncertainty. Inside, Szymanski. Ball's knocked loose. Pszczo picks it up. Shot clock, 7. He's going to pass it back outside. Frankie. Shot clock running down. Frankie just short. Berardi. Bruinsma to Zoltan Pearl. Brings it out. Shot clock under 10. Pearl can't get open. Bruinsma is, though, right at the shot clock buzzer. Big time shot from one of the players from Team of the Month. in December. 9 points, 5 rebounds, Bruinsma. Frankie off one leg, tough shot. Nowhere for him to come down as well. That was in traffic. And Searcy drawing another foul from Borowski. Just getting inside position again. Basic big man functionality. And Borowski has to step out. That's his second foul. Inbounds for Pearl, attacks high off the glass, no good. Searcy gets his hand to it, and again Varady gets in there, but they get the steal. Now they've got a 2-on-1, 4-on-1. Jeski, no good, and if you're not going to make that, back down the other end. 2-on-1. Searcy misses the opportunity. I was going to say messes up. Well, they did. I mean, both teams 4-on-1, followed by a 2-on-1, and Varady with a wry smile. They made the correct decision. The 2-on-1 was correct. Get the ball to Searcy. But the 4-on-1 should have had a wide open shot. Almost too many options for Lublin. And turnover. Laxa looking to shoot, then passes in mid-air, and Szymanski was turning to get the rebound if he missed. And they've just got to stay together. Keep the energy levels high. Keep working on defense. Frankie picking up Benke higher up the floor. Bruinsma into Zoltan Pearl. Posting up. Peltzer goes one way then the other. Back outside. That's missed everything. Barach with the miss there. Shots up from deep and it's long. And then Searcy with the defensive rebound. Zoltan Pearl comes up. Wide open three from Bruinsma is off. Frankie with the defensive rebound. And Lublin are going to try and run their half-court set. Jeski in motion. Laxa. Szymanski open, off the glass. And Pszczo lka start Lublin get the score. Szymanski, Benke left him alone to go and find his own player, and Szymanski knocked it down off the glass. 9-7 for the assist for Szombathely, and another foul. Searcy just backs down the players, and Peltzer the latest to commit a foul on Searcy. Searcy with 6 points, 6 rebounds, causing issues all game long. And inside, and nice inbounds play. Benke to Boris Barach. Certainly gives Szombathely more height as well as a good offensive option coming off the bench. Nice pass, and Borowski with the finish. The pass from Dżemba. Benke guarded by Frankie. Barach to Benke. Throws it up, but Searcy gets the rebound. Gets the loose ball. Power dribbles to the hoop and he's fouled. 25-point lead for Szombathely. Just under 2 minutes remaining in the third. Searcy to the line. It was 83% from the line coming in to the game tonight. Searcy, that's his first free throw. Cypriot Cup champion and league with Larnaca in 2018, and he knocks down the free throw Just a steady, solid big man for Falco Szombathely, and they have the players that can just play around him and utilise all the screens and re-screens that he sets. Searcy against Borowski. Borowski, left hand, that's tough. Shot over Searcy. I think he's got to make quick moves, quick decisions, Borowski. Use his speed, and that's a sweet move. Pearl, high screen from Searcy. Inside, Barach is good. That was nice play. Good screen by Searcy. Pinpoint bounce pass as Barach came across the baseline to the ball side. Frankie in the corner for a moment, then he gives it. Nice pass, and the finish by Pszczo lka. Real attack and good movement off the ball, and that's what Pszczo lka Start Lublin need to do more of. Good bounce pass, and Bruinsma this time, for one of the few times he's caught on the wrong side of the ball. Pszczo lka been with Lublin since 2016. 28 years old now, and he knocks down the free throw. Had a big game in their win against Polpana in the Polish League, 18 points. And Barach attacking the glass, and there's a whistle. Turnovers for Szombathely, just 10 for Lublin. They're averaging 17 turnovers a game, which is the worst in the Basketball Champions League. Frankie, too much dribble, and yeah, he's frustrated. He knows he's dribbling the ball right in front of the defenders. Ball gets knocked loose, and Verardi there getting involved, causing disruption, and draws the foul. That's Verardi up to 2 steals, and Frankie up to 3 turnovers, and that just about sums up the game. 2 of the key players in opposition. Frankie just can't get things going in the Basketball Champions League tonight. Verardi inside to Searcy. Searcy just doesn't make the jump hook, and Verardi steps in front of Frankie. Verardi's second foul. Pszczo to Zhemba, to Jeski, to Frankie. Frankie attacks. Verardi's all over him. Ball's knocked loose again. Frankie's really struggling. Great defense by Verardi. All the way across. Bruinsma steps back, and right at the buzzer at the end of the third quarter, Bruinsma, right on time, knocks down the 3. Beautiful team play by Falco Szombathely again, and they lead 61-35 over Lublin after 3 quarters. And just looking at some of the stats, 2-pointers, 55%, 41% from 3 Szombathely, 14% from 3 from Lublin, 3 of 21. And it has been a problem for them. Look at some of the highlights. 33% for 3-point range for Pszczo lka Start Lublin coming into the game, and it's just 18% tonight. we look at some of the best plays, and Bruinsma, he likes that spot. And the way the defense just gets sucked in. And Benke going, bypassing Szymanski. So Szymanski could get the score. That's Borowski's tough move on the baseline. And a nice play gets Baracha free, and a tough pass again from Verardi. Really quick fire pass. He knew that obviously the state of the shot clock. Smart play by him, and Bruinsma finishes it off. 35-61. Szombathely winning big on the road here in Poland. Their first trip to Poland. They're 1-8 on the road. And if they keep playing as they are, they will be 2-8 after this game. Is there any way back for Pszczo lka start Lublin? Verardi. They just need to get hot from behind the arc and play tough defence. Will be one way they can make this more competitive. And shots thrown up by Barac in the post, and he's fouled by Lazinski. For the shot. Verardi. High screen. This time to Quan Lake. Thrown into Lake. I think he was trying to get him in for the alley-oop. Quan Lake's already been in top 10 plays with a thunderous dunk. Lazinski. Back to Lazinski from Latza. Two key facilitators for Lublin. Latza, hands off, push shot is good. Szymanski, that is old school. Verardi. High screen from Lake. This time he goes, gets it, kicks it back out. And Bruinsma trying the runner, no good. And Lublin with Lazinski. High screen from Jeski. Jeska gets it inside, and Verardi again with a steal. And he gets it, passes ahead. But Barac couldn't get it to finish, and Verardi again, he's everywhere. And Peter Doctor is in, 22-year-old. For his first taste of Basketball Champions League action. Verardi. Screen from Lake, he's wide open and he knocks down the three, and the defense just stopped playing, and Verardi up to 17 points. Way above his average in the Basketball Champions League. Latza off the glass, tough shot in the face of Bruinsma, and he wants to foul, and it's nothing doing. Latza leading Lublin again. No Sharon Dorsey-Walker. Second game in a row that he hasn't played, and it's a big loss for them. Bruinsma catches the ball, but there's a foul on Barac, who hit the deck under the hoop. Inbound, Lake to go to Doctor. Attack the baseline, all the way across. Shot clock running down, Verardi dribbles left, just off. Frankie with the rebound. What can he create? Gives it to Lazinski. Into their half court, Jeska with the screen. Lazinski brings it out, another screen. Szymanski inside. up and under and just can't get it to go, and Lake came in to clean up the balls. Berardi. Shots up for Barac, and line drives home the three. They just seem to have option after option. And Barac on the transition, playing the trailer, a position I like to play occasionally. Maybe didn't have the range for the three, but just stretches out the offense if one of the bigs stays back. Here's timeout for Start Lublin.
Get the position. Hang on the shot. Do not happen to get open shot. Now, big strike in because they get open shots. 2 open threes. Daniel, go esto, guys, go. Look, Ron McDonald, when you get the ball, just go dribble, hang off, get guard, enter the roll from them, you pop from them, you roll from them, you do not need to play one-on-one. You get the ball.
Coach Dedek just telling his team they've got to get out to the three-pointers, but it really is just about attitude now and pride for Pszczo lka Start Lublin to minimise the damage of this score, because they still want to finish the campaign versus Zaragoza, play positively. Frankie for three is good, and they need more of that from him. If he can get in a flow, then they have a chance in games. That's what they brought him in for to do. Frankie just 5 points. And with Sharon Dorsey-Walker out, they just need much more from Frankie. An offensive foul from Daquan Lake, and I'm not sure he can believe that. Frankie taking one for the team there. Pressure up the floor by Doctor. Getting some minutes for the first time in this game. Off the screen. And there's a whistle on the shot as Doctor was chasing Lazinski around the screen. Lazinski at the line, knocks it down. Assist leader for his team, assist leader in 2019 when he was at Anvil Volkacek. Ball almost not loose by Frankie. Benke. Berardi. Daquan Lake throws it in. And Barac with a finish. That's beautiful high-low pass. Quick pass, quick decision by Daquan Lake, gets Barac the easy two underneath. Szombathely up to 14 assists. Shots up for three, just long. Jeski with the offensive rebound. Frankie will go again off the dribble. And he knocks down his second consecutive three-pointer. That's much better. Quick passing, confident shooting. Just 21 points to difference. And another attempted alley-oop, and shot thrown up by Berardi, and Daquan Lake made the dribble attempt in a crowd of players. And that's a foul by Lazinski. Daquan Lake's second season with Falco Szombathely. Arizona State. Played 14 games, of course. Falco Szombathely missed out by 1 game last season in the regular season to go forward to the round of 16. It was a full regular season last season. 4 groups of 8 teams, each team playing 14 games. And they missed out by 1 game to Besiktas. Frankie attacks, and he's blocked and stopped in his tracks by Daquan Lake. Great defense by Lake. It was a good aggressive attack, but Lake jumping straight and not coming down in Frankie's space, and no foul called. Hands off by Verardi to Benke. Back out to Verardi, who's wide open. Another offensive rebound. Verardi gets it off the ground, off the floor, and he just scores the easy 2. Yannick Frankie. Verardi up to 19 points. Way over his average for the season. Frankie tries again from 3 and misses that one. Szymanski. Lazinski is good for 3. They're getting some offensive rebounds now. They almost knocked the ball loose as well. Verardi. 22 points the deficit. 19 second chance points, but Benke wide open on the layup. Benke up to 8 points. 3 of 7 from the field. And Verardi closing out. Too strong there. And that's Verardi's 3rd foul, and he comes out, I would say, for the last time tonight. And Borowski, hands on knees. He's looking as if he's had a tough night, and they have had a tough night. Pszczo Start Lublin, they've got to find a way. They want to keep their good play going in the Polish EBL. And there was an attempted alley-oop, and Borowski just can't quite get there. Barac, stutter step, and he makes the layup. And Benke gives him a low 5. And it's timeout here in Lublin at the Globus Arena. Borowski, that just about sums it up for Lublin. Let's listen in.
We want to cut down to 20. So keep fighting. We go 1 stop, 1 stop. Offensive. We play simple things. We play simple things. We back it. Okay. So first one we will play flashing 5 out. You back it.
That was better by Lublin in that sequence of play, with Frankie hitting a 3 and Lazinski hitting 2 threes, Lazinski hitting 1, but then it was just the way that was a nice move by Benke. It's just the way that this layup happened, and Latza's trying his best. There is a height differential there. Latza at 198 and Barac at 206, and as Coach Dedek says, keep fighting. 51 points, Lublin. Frankie kicks it out to Latza. Latza attacks. Tough move, but good defense by Andreas Danczak, who's just come into the game for his first Basketball Champions League action of the season. Pearl back in. A lot of motion getting away from the ball. And this time, Daquan Lake with the alley-oop from Pearl. Finally, they get the pass right on cue. Lake soars into the air and throws it down with ease. Nice play set up out of the timeout. 10 points, 3 assists for Daquan Lake. He's above his points per game average of 6.3, just averaged 4.1 last season with Falco Szombathely in the Basketball Champions League. The lead has ballooned again to 28. They've got it back to 22. Pszczo to Jeski. Back to Pszczo, high screen. And he's through the gap, a nice move. Good screen as well from Szymanski. That's really good from Pszczo Pszczo. Zoltan 24-14 for Szombathely with bench points. Inside, Lake. Oh, he's trying the overhand pass, but he gives it up. To Pszczo, to Zemba, Jeski, good passing. Back outside to Pszczo. And Frankie off the dribble is long for three. Wide open again. 2 minutes remaining. Pull-up jump shot for Pearl is good from the elbow. It's a tough night for Lublin, but Szombathely only scored 49 points against Besiktas last season. Bounce pass is great. Finish. Zemba cutting the baseline. Perfect one-handed pass. Danšek turned his back on the ball. Zemba up to 5 points and a block. Just under 90 seconds. Loose, Frankie in the open floor. And Frankie makes the layup. Falco Szombathely, 49 points, 74-49 loss last season. It was Besiktas who they lost to by 1 game to go out in the group stages last season. As Pszczo picks up his second foul. So Lublin have got more than the 49 points. That was good play collectively by Start Lublin, and Frankie scores the layup. Shots up, offensive rebound, Pearl over Szymanski, high. Shots up from behind the arc, just off for Danšek, but again another offensive rebound. And shots up from the corner is just off. And this time Frankie in the open floor, left hand layup is good. And that Kovacs is in for Falco Szombathely. 10 seconds differential between game and shot clock, and Zoltan Pearl directing traffic. Here comes the high screen. Inside to Lake. Turns and really nice soft touch right at the shot clock buzzer for Daquan Lake. And they put the press on as well. And now Szymanski. And another shot up for three, just off. And as the end of the game buzzer goes, it's a big win for Falco Szombathely. They win here in Poland, 83 to Pszczo lka Start Lublin 59. And there's the game statistics: 60% from 2-point range, 38% from three, and just 21% from three from Lublin. There was a few more threes made in that last quarter. 44 rebounds, 18 assists to 15 assists and 5 steals. It's just a professional performance from Falco Szombathely, and their top scorer is 19 for Veradi, 14 for Barac, 12 for Lake. Laxa again leading the way, 13. Frankie 12, Borowski 9. And frustration for Pszczo lka Start Lublin. They're 0-5. And this sets up a showdown between Nizhny Novgorod and Falco Szombathely. Falco Szombathely and Nizhny Novgorod will play for the other playoff spot. Zaragoza in this group have already won. And if they win next week against Pszczo lka Start Lublin, they will win the group. Both Nizhny Novgorod and Falco Szombathely are both 3-2, so winner takes all there. Nizhny Novgorod have the head-to-head from the first game, +6. But now they're both on the same win-loss at 3-2. Whoever wins that will be qualifying. But Pszczo lka Start Lublin were behind for the whole game. And they were behind by more than 30 points at stages tonight. Just had too many answers to the questions that Pszczo lka Start Lublin were trying to ask. Borowski with a rare high point, but they just got such good ball movement away from the passers. They've got great vision with Verardi. And that was right on the buzzer at the end of the third. And a push shot there from Zimanski. Just getting it to go, but Verardi again just playing at his own pace. He is the leading man for Falco Szombathely with 19 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists, and an efficiency of 26. Massive performance by Benedikt Verardi. But you've got Lake, Pearl, Barac and Bruinsma all in double figures. Barac in his first Basketball Champions League game, first game for the club, 14 points, 4 rebounds. So he's going to be a useful addition for the team. So it's going to be a dramatic last game day. When Szombathely will meet Nizhny Novgorod. In Russia. They won in Hungary, Nizhny Novgorod by 6. But whoever wins that game will go through with Zaragoza to the round of 16. And here's the Group D standings as we stand. Still Nizhny Novgorod shown as in second, Falco Szombathely third. All to play for in the final game day, but Falco Szombathely have done the job in Poland. Their first visit to Poland is a successful one. They win big by 83-59. Good night.
FIBA Basketball